Now, the Houston Texans did something today that we've never seen them do, and that is go out and sign a fuckload of players in the first day in free agency. Nick Casario is still showing that he is committed to building a successful football team. That maybe he's trying to show Deshaun Watson, look what I am trying to do, and give you a competitive football team. Maybe you could come back, maybe we could work something out, and maybe we could try to win a Super Bowl together down here in Houston. Now, we signed 8 players today. I'm gonna go through all of them, but I'm gonna give you my top three, the ones that I like from first to third. And number one is obviously the defense tackle Millie Collins, who I think might end up being a starter, might end up being a steal. Right, last year with the Raiders, he was absolutely horrible, and that's really not his fault. He had to switch schemes. He switched from a 4-3 to a 3-4 with the Raiders. Wasn't good at all. Just never really got it going. Couldn't understand it. His 4 years prior to the Oakland Raiders, he was averaging 4.5 sacks with Dallas. He's not that good in the run game. I still expect to see Ross Blacklock, be there first down, second down, maybe second and short. But Collins is your situational pass rusher. He's going to be there on second and long, third and long. He is disruptive. I mean, disruptive. He has quick hands. He can hit you with all types of pass moves. He has he goes the under. He goes swim. He could just bull rush you. He could use his hands, give you a nice little chop. Collins is very good as a pass rusher for a defensive tackle, and excited to see what he could do for the Houston Texans. Now, number two is the guard that we signed, Justin Mcrae. I talked to Harley, who is the lead follower on Matt YouTube, and he said that Justin Mcrae is going to be a much better, maybe can possibly be your starting right guard alongside Titus Howard because of James Cadman. James Cadman was his coach when he was with Green Bay, was undrafted, was voted most improved player by his team. I'm excited to see what he could do come here and try to build this offensive line and keep whichever quarterback we have back there upright and keep them safe and also be an absolute baller in the run game. We did trade for another tackle yesterday from the Patriots, so I really want to see how they're gonna work that. But number three, I have Andre Roberts, a special team. Our special team hasn't done anything, right? It hasn't. It's put us in more holes than you know they've put us in more worse situations than us, benefiting from them, right? We've had drop punts, we've had fumbles, we haven't had a kick return touchdown in so long since Jacoby Jones. Our last punt return touchdown was Keyshawn Martin. Andre Roberts, 3-time special teams Pro Bowler, 2-time Pro, is going to come to this team and just bring life to the special team that we haven't had in years. I'm excited to see the big runs. I'm excited, to know that there is a chance that my special teams could put my offense in a great position and they can have easy field position and go down there and score. Andre Roberts, I think, is going to be good for the Houston Texans. I hope he makes it to another Pro Bowl. These three guys in Collins and Mcrae and Roberts are going to be a lot of the three most players that I see getting a lot of PT on the Houston Texans. I'm not saying the others won't, but these three are the most exciting about. We also signed more players. I'm sorry if I say his name wrong. We signed Camille Grudger, the linebacker, which obviously means bye bye Brennan Scarlett. You are going to be replaced. Camille is a good linebacker in coverage. Brendan Scarlett, I think, is just not good. Cannot, set the edge. Couldn't do anything right. I feel bad for Scarlett, but we got another upgrade. We got, Camu, who's going to come in here and just fight for a spot and fight for reps and just show that he could be a good addition to this team. Now, we also signed Tremon Smith, a quarterback. He is a special teams guy, right? He is just going to, be down there. Maybe he comes in if we have injuries. Really hope that doesn't happen. But Tremon Smith is going to come in, special teams type of player. Wouldn't be mad. Terrence Brooks, we picked him up, safety. He said he is a physical player and he's going to bring back to the city of Houston, and that's what I love, right? I don't know if he's going to be starting alongside of Justin Reed. I do want to see another safety brought in because Eric Murray's just absolute garbage. But Terrence Smith, I think, is going to be better than Eric Murray. Anything better than Eric Murray is going to be an upgrade. I want to see the hard hits. I want to see some interceptions. I want to see our two safeties back there just be absolute dominant. Who knows what also is going to happen with Lonnie Johnson? Is he going to stay at safety or is he going to go back to corner. Now we signed two more players, right? We signed Joe Thomas, not the left tackle, but Joe Thomas, the linebacker who last played for the Cowboys. He is a rotational linebacker. He is a coverage guy, right? He is going to be there on the second and longs, on the third and longs, and try to disrupt the passing game. He, like I said, he's going to be a rotational guy. Nothing too flashy about this pick. And last but not least, for right now, it's Vincent Taylor, the big defensive tackle, 311 pounds. Just gonna absolutely just stuff the run. I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm excited to see what all these players can do. All these players legit signed 1-year contracts with the Houston Texans. I love that he is trying to build this team who we already know we don't have draft picks. We don't have that much money, and he's giving them 1-year deals, heavily incentive based type of deals. And I think it's going to benefit the Houston Texans. I'm excited to see what we're going to do now. I'm excited to see if we're going to go get Pat Pete, if we're going to go get Mike Williams, if we're gonna go get David Njoku. I'm excited. Guys, let me know what you think about Nick Casario. Big Dick Nick. As always, go Texans. Y'all guys have a very blessed day.